Hey, welcome back. We're gonna continue this game. I think we're doing okay. There's a few things, if we're refining the strategy and we're turning the screws a little bit. My technology has been a little willy-nilly. The apprentice guys, we should have them unlocked by now. Um, but we're gonna get there. And then this national bureaucracy is worth doing. That is in my memory bank. I don't remember just how good they are, but I remember really thinking that they're worth doing. So, beyond that, what else can I do? I can create an embassy in Italy, and we can start buying some property there as well. Even though we're not the top trade partner, it's still something we can do because we do have some spare money at the moment, and it'll help us. Um, we might eventually be able to continue trading with them, improving our relationship with them, and take this territory. Or I could just conquer them, I guess. But I would rather, if I'm going to go to war in the old world, it's going to be against another power, like Spain right now. So we're going to go ahead. See, we're buying from Italy every turn right now. So England just took a piece of Spain out. Spain's in trouble. So the Straits of Mohawk. So they're hanging out here, which there is a port, so they could block our lumber potentially. And we still don't have massive warships. Now your trade ships will shoot. They have a firepower 2, firepower 3. I mean, they're not the best in the world, but they will do the job. And right here, this is what we want to eventually be able to do. And the fact that we're able to do 2 of these is going to help us so much because we're getting 2 wood and 2 cast iron now. So we're finally going to be able to get off the schneid. So what I want to do is build another ship. Yeah, the problem is I need to improve things. Now your civilians don't take. I don't think your civilians require food like everybody else does. So what I can do is build another builder, because we're getting to a point where we need to build more than one thing at a time. However, if I'm starting to upgrade stuff, it's going to consume a lot of wood, and one of them is going to be idle anyways. So I'm going to wait. Alright, this is just something to watch. They might blockade us, I don't know. They're at war so badly right now that they may not be able to do much to us because they're too busy defending themselves. Alright, so with that said, we got another gem coming here. I am going to go back to our homeland. And we're going to... I wonder what they think I can improve there. What would that be? What are they trying to build here? It doesn't say. It just says I need 5 cast iron. It's not listed on here. That's interesting. See, I need 1 more cast iron to upgrade the grain. I can get another wool going. We can do this and just build another road. I think that was the original plan, so let's do that. Then I actually want to look up you got ports and forts. But that's what the developer does. Construction always requires lumber and metal in equal amounts. Okay, so our guys are fully healthy. We can keep attacking. At this point, why would I show any loyalty to any of these natives? Let's get some more desert. That's more... Break our alliances with their enemies. I'm gonna reject for now. They're in trouble. Spain is. I'm just gonna let Spain deal with the enemies. Now remember, victory points, or how you win, is old world provinces, so somebody's eventually going to take Spain's main territory. And of course, they're going to be running away with the game when they do, but it's not the end. It's nowhere near the end. They could completely wipe out Spain and still not muster a victory. I don't know what I just finished. And how did I miss it? Alright, so level 2 iron ore, you can see 4 people already know it, so that would be pretty cheap for us to grab. The cotton weaving, even cheaper. 7 turns at $100. 15 turns if I'm willing to pay 0. Now, here's the thing. It is cheap to get, but is that really what I want? Let's go through. So for finance, that's the only one. This, of course, will help us with battles. This, of course, is a cheaper version. The Lancers is an upgrade to our Knights. Maybe we should do that, because we do have 3 Knights in our army. We already got the Horse Artillery coming. The rest, that's gathering, and then producing. Hats require furs. Oh, no, this is the one we want right here. Apprentice workers. And I'm even going to beef it up. We'll do 400 a turn. Alright, so we got another silver. I'm going to back off on the wood. Pick up a silver. We're gonna build a road there. Let them heal. So however you want to pronounce that, is being invaded. That's got to be Spain. And it's got to be one of these. That one right there. You can see their boats. So I can finally get a level 2 going if I wanted. And I probably should. See, I want to know what it is that they think I can build there. So it says improve all these things. If I hit the question mark... Engineers. Builders, increase the number of resources. I wonder what they think I can do there. It doesn't say. Here, hold on. We have the tech tree. Upgrades towns. I must be able to upgrade my town somehow. So if I... Right here's the manual. Contains one town, unless the capital country is there. No resources. Once a technology is discovered, or a capital city, if it is connected by road or rail. Capitals are never upgraded like towns and never produce extra materials. If you lose your capital, the game ends. Yeah, that doesn't help me, does it? This is just explaining that towns will produce upgraded materials as you improve the areas around the town. That part I get. So, yeah, right here's terrain and development. For whatever reason, it's saying I can upgrade my capital. But it doesn't show me. There's the different units. I mean, for the most part, it's a really good... This is forts, right? So, quality of emplaced guns, right? The number and type of artillery... It's telling you what you need to be able to conquer a fort. This is a good rulebook. I'm not finding what I'm looking for, but this is back in the day when rulebooks were good. Somewhere in here, it tells me. I don't know where. I don't want to waste too much of your time. So we probably upgraded... We researched some kind of technology that lets us upgrade our capital, is my guess. He needs 3 cast iron to do that. I make 2 a turn. Do I really wait 2 turns? Let's get a tin going. That just spent one. Okay, so Spain defended their province. Now that thing he did where he sent his fleet, that's called a deke, at least in my terminology. It doesn't mean they are actually invading. They just move their ships as if they were invading. So I move my armies, of course, to intercept him. And see, they're still coming. Alright, I'm going to spend another cast iron if I do another road. But that should have helped. Yeah, see, we're transporting extra grain again. And see right there? Apprentices demand refined sugar. We know that. So what I can do is stop making bronze for a little bit. I got plenty of bronze. And let's make some sugar and see if we can get an apprentice going. Because to make an apprentice, it's going to show up right here. See, I think we also need paper. And we're getting close. 4 turns away. Alright, where else do I want a... Well, yeah, I want to start connecting my towns. So let's go... here. This we're going to wait to defend. We have 13 desert to explore. One cast iron away. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I mean, to be honest, I need to always be developing, so let's just keep going. My curiosity is killing me, but we can wait. So Holland just took Spain out there. Spain is only back at the home. We just researched horse artillery. That's a big thing to research. I'm gonna get 2 more guys added, which might cause a grain issue again. But here, horse artillery. See, I don't know how we had so many horses, but we do. There we go. We got apprentice workers. Oh, and we got ourselves a diamond. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it. And he's spending a heck of a lot of cast iron. We'll see what that is. Alright, so first things first, right here. So that's going to cost a paper and $100. So we're going to upgrade 2 of our peasants to this, which that's the priority right now. We'll do the horse artillery after. But we'll get 2 of these guys going. I always forget to... creature comfort, right? You go to hit end turn, I want a reminder, right? That's something I should See, people are already getting the upgraded ships. I'm falling a little bit behind. But let's get this going. The gathering is not... Like, I don't have enough resources that the gathering matters at the moment. But, like, being able to just produce something I can't currently produce, that's good. What, I need this. I'm one turn away. You know what? I should probably at least get the light sloop. Perfecto. And then we're gonna... Oh no. What do I need now? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna beef that up. I went that quicker. Now let's find a new goal. It's usually a finance goal that I want to do. Like, right here. 50% quicker research, right? The trade bids, I don't need as much. So I either want to do that, or the research for technologies we can do now. Let's add that to our goal. Yep, I'm not surprised to find out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we gotta get before we can do that one. Yeah, see, like, this guy, it lets you, it tells you what you can build, right? I can build a fort or a port. That one didn't say anything, he just built it. Alright, let's go back here. I just need to go up a few. So what did he do? Like, what improved? Look, I am making a... Oh, yeah, I'm making a horse, of course. So, I don't see any improvement for upgrading my capital. I'm sorry. That's not very helpful. That was useless. Boy, there's just one last ditch effort. Upgrade capital. Upgrade is in there 75 times. Oh man, do I really want to go through 75? Right here. A builder may upgrade a town or a capital city. But what does upgrading your capital city do? Capitals are never upgraded like towns and never produce... you know what? It might be just something you need to build better units. That might be the deal. I have no idea. It just feels like it was a complete waste, what I just did. Let's get some more food going. See, it's not like I can just click on it. Oh look, our ranking is higher. Our world exports is crap. Our industry is crap. Our labor is actually close. Overseas profits, that's what's making it for us. Diplomatic strength, military strength. Yeah. So we're not doing horrible. There we go. I right-clicked on the capital. Production level. Transport connection level 4. Oh. Some of this is like the road can only take so many. It's like even if you upgrade something to level 2, the road won't let you take 2 resources over it. Maybe that was necessary to get these to level 3. I'm betting that's what it was. So, a little premature building that. Alright, looks like our armies have staved off Spain there. There's more desert over here if I'm willing to take it. I'm going to start bordering Portugal. Let's go over to here. Uh-oh. What's my resource shortage? I bet it's the sugar. Wrong food. Yeah, he's lacking. They demand refined sugar. 2 of them. See, and I have 0. So I need a second one. But look, I have extra labor now. But I do need more sugar. So don't be making any more apprentices. And then we're going to make 2 horse artillery with our last 2. That means I need a boat. We're bringing in all the sugar we can. So I got a little bit of a sugar crisis going on. So we have sugar there. See, I can like make another sugar. Yeah. We're sucking a little bit of wind there. we're going to build 2 units because we need to build some more ships. I was hoping to get warships, but we need trade ships too. And look at this. Now that these guys are fully healthy, see, look, I got all this power. So I can get back to making bronze. I could, since I have 52 of those, I can start making 2 fabric. I have plenty of fabric right now, but you'll be surprised how quickly you can burn through the fabric. And then I'm not sure how much, but I would like to start getting extra wood and extra cast iron. But we need to be able to build 2 of these, or otherwise we're gonna run out again. So for now, I guess I'll build the extra wood. And then eventually, though, we're going to have to flip back to this. Alright, so we got our 2 of these. We can add it to our army that's over here. And then if we look at the army that's over here... How did I do that again? That was not how I did that. Is it just right click? Or is it this button? That button. Yeah. Until I finish that sugar, it's going to be a problem. Which I just did. So right here, I'm going to take off the tobacco and get 2 sugar going. And actually the 2 sugar is only going to make 1 of these. So I'm always going to have a problem. I need 4 sugar. Yep, I need more sugar. I thought I did. The problem is, yeah, we need to build some ships. So we're going to build 2 of them. Let's get our trade up. And we need to buy some sugar. So I can do that. I could just buy the refined sugar, but let's do it that way. See, the mobile artillery doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's very devastating. Well, that sounded like opposites, but what I meant is it makes it so they can't just like sit idle. They know that you can charge them and do something like that to them. Oh, look at what France just did. Alright, so we can build sloops now. We got some new merchants. That is done. So now gotta get back to the business of connecting my towns. That guy is done. So now we should have another diamond we can bring back. We're bringing back both the sugar. And see, look, we got plenty of trade now. I'm gonna bring back the tobacco. Okay, what do I want to develop? I want to develop more sugar, but I want to make sure it's along the road if possible, right? Otherwise, I'm in trouble. So I can get a third sugar here. I'll let them heal. We're gonna have all these stay home. So I'm 1 grain short again. I'm okay in the meat department. I need 2 of these. You can see I have 4. So at least get those produced again. At least get that going. I'm gonna get this to 2. As soon as this guy's healthy, I'll have more production. I could start bringing back cotton. I mean, there's no reason not to. Let's get this to a rounded number. I'm gonna keep that at 8 so we could buy some goods. I think I wanted this guy to buy stuff in Italy. Did I not do that? I did not. So let's buy something in Italy. So you can see like Portugal and Italy are much more friendly. So my non-aggression pact is probably not a good idea. Unless I really want to overtake Portugal. See, I'm only this far with Germany. Denmark a little further. You can see France is working with Switzerland. Nobody's improving Scotland. So we could add them to the mix. I just bought all the sugar I could. Right there. We can do town growth now. I don't know if I want to buy stuff. That'll let me improve that. So we can go after their capital. Yeah, let's do it. It gets us another port. I was just thinking of something. Yep, so I got my guy back. So we can go back to doing this. And we need some paper. At least temporarily. Yeah, see, they won't move any closer. So, we'll move towards them. Totally annihilation. And we should have gotten some... Yeah, look, we got money for for that one. Oops, researchers are idle. Holy crap. They're really idle. Yep, we're gonna do that one. Okay, so we got 3 sugar without too much effort. Oh, there's our 4th sugar right there. So we have 4 sugar now that we can bring in. And we will do exactly that. So now I don't have to buy it. Always grab the fish. Because, believe it or not, grain is our limiting factor right now, but this eventually becomes the limiting one. So you want all the fish you can get. Alright, so what do I improve now? Oh my gosh. When did that happen? That's been there a long time, hasn't it? Okay. Well, I could improve it. It's just straight up cash for us. There's no reason not to. Sure, let's do it. So one of the things I wanted to do was build another one of these guys. Which is also why I wanted to get another paper going. I don't need to buy sugar anymore, so we'll take that off. So this Italy thing, I'm thinking of just conquering them, especially since Portugal's being friendly with them. Alright, so we got a second builder going. So, this is the improve the town thing. So, yeah, see, there's 19 towns I can improve now. I don't know why the capital city wasn't showing up, but what you'll see is you'll start to see advanced resources showing up. I don't know, how can I look at that town? Yep. So, it'll cost me 1 fabric, 2 bronze, and 3 horses. But I'm gonna do it. And so now those are all advanced spear cavalry. Get them upgraded. They're gonna be even better. They do eventually become not that good. I mean, do I dare do it? What I should do is save the game first. Absolutely save the game first. Then I think I have to declare war on Italy. And this might mean that somebody else is gonna... Like, I have to wait a turn. I mean, I don't want to be at war with Spain, but I don't want to lose my alliances either. Oh, France just took another one. The tyrannical forces of Italy. Uh, okay, so this town was finished. Obviously, you can see it's a little larger. And we should notice stuff here. How do I see what the towns are producing? I know there's a way. So it has a firepower of 4. Slightly better. The cargo is really low, so these ones are used for purely for war. Okay, there's a way I can see what this town's producing. I have a 1 sheep and 1 ore. Maybe I need to have... Once I have 2 ore, then they'll produce a cast iron. I mean, right now I see nothing improved. I mean, there is 5 ore now. And remember, it's going to be green, whatever comes from the town. This province has 2 sheep, so they should be producing a fabric. But they're not. I could have sworn there was a way you could see what that town is making. Alright. See, there's a fort. So it's not as easy against the old world. I'm going to go ahead and auto-deploy. They have a Royal Artillery, which is not chump change. So this guy is going to take the Brent, but that's okay. That's what we want him to do. And we're going to just charge in as much as we can with these guys. So you want to damage the wall wherever you can. So we're going to try to damage that wall. And then this one's going to come forward. He can only damage this wall at the moment, but we'll go ahead and damage it. And then move him in. And see, all of them are range. So we're going to take some damage. Like, that was pretty brutal, right? So we gotta focus on the same wall. Or otherwise we're not gonna get in. I mean, we're not getting in. I might be in trouble. Because one more hit from this thing, one of these is going to retreat. I don't understand. This wall is supposed to break. they're going to hit the other one and then we're done. Dang it. Yeah, see, now they're coming out. Alright, so we're going to have to heal up there. We're going to need to produce some more units. I need one of these bad boys. Alright, so we just built up another town. Man, am I noticing any changes? Really not. We do need more food, though. At least one more grain. I'm a cast iron short. I am making 2. But those guys heal. There's only one hill left. We've explored everything. But we're not quite at exploring everything. We can go into Denmark and start exploring now. Okay, I think I hit end turn, right? Yes, I have 2 extra guys. So I can make some artillery here, or even a third one of these might be enough. The deal is their royal artillery, the first round gets 2 shots, because the first shot is because you moved into their range, so it's like a defensive shot, and then the second one is just their normal shot they get to do on their turn. After that, they're only shooting once per round. But those 2 shots, he hit both of our artillery, and basically they were one more shot away from being taken out. So by getting this big guy, in fact, we'll get 2 big guys. We're going to make our army able to take this thing out. And yeah, the natives are getting a repeat of history there. England signs peace treaty with Spain. They broke their alliance with France. And then here you can see we're full, but once again, we can go to Germany and start exploring. And we're going to move these guys up. So yeah, we're heavily damaged, but we'll get that squared away. Oh, France could not take the province, so Spain held. We got coal mining. I think we're still 1 short on the grain. but we're working on that here. I'm gonna go ahead and start producing some coal. We're definitely gonna need it in spades pretty soon. From an army perspective, it's gonna be a few more turns. But we are getting better. I'm pretty sure these guys can pound the walls on their own. Alright, let's try it. Alright, so we finished technology. Let's do cigar production. And now that we're making some decent money, we could even start to, speed it up some. I do remember it doesn't matter how many units you buy, just trading with them improves your relationship. The amount you buy does not matter. Uh-oh. Ah, see, his artillery's down here. We can move up and attack the wall that way. Why am I being so dumb? My goodness. Come on, guys. You're supposed to tell me this. Shout at the YouTube screen. Like, Jeff, why are you attacking the wall right where their Royal Artillery is? See, this guy can't hit it. But if I move up... See, they're even coming out to challenge me. Because I'm eventually going to be able to hit that wall once I move him up. Even this guy will eventually be able to hit a wall. Oh, look, I can hit it now. Man, why can't they hit? Is their range that bad? Their range is 5. Their range is 7. Yeah, the horse artillery are just straight up better. So we're going to use these guys in case these guys try to get tricky and charge our stuff. Yeah, not quite. There you go. You only need one hole, by the way. And the fact that these Lancers move so many spaces is phenomenal. But we are going to take some hits. He's not going to be able to hit all of us. Although he just hit that one. Yeah. The whole wall collapses. And the artillery can't move. we could have won without needing those heavy cavalry or artillery. But the heavy artillery are good. They're going to help us, and once we can upgrade them, of course. Alright, so we probably even got some money for taking that territory. I think we got some significant money. I need to... Well, here, the battle report. Yeah, we got 5 grand for taking that province. And that's not even the capital. So it's really, really lucrative. Alright, and then we have another silver. We're down to 4, but that's good. We're fine. What else do I want to develop? I probably still want to connect my towns, even though I haven't seen any benefit in upgrading. I could have sworn to you that upgrading those towns... Maybe the upgraded towns are necessary to get the level 2 resources, right? If I upgrade the resources around them, I have to have an upgraded town. I don't remember what the... I thought it said that the towns produce complex goods. And maybe it does, and I just need more resources. I don't know what that formula is. I just remember thinking that this was the creme de la creme. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, oh, right here. It is happening. So we just got a cast iron, and I'm betting it's because... Yeah, I was sitting there complaining. Right here, I have 1, 2 ore. There's 3... There's 4, all in the same province. So 4 ore in the province led to 1 cast iron. So if I bet 1 more wood here, I'd get a lumber. Let's test that out. So we have our developer. We probably want to connect to this town. Oh, this town's not doing anything. Same with these ones. And then we just took this one. But we definitely want to connect the home resources the most, largely because I don't have to build more ships to get the resources. So it probably would be nice to start connecting to all of this, because that's a lot of like lucrative food opportunities without having to do level 2. That's even some food opportunity here, but yeah, let's do that. We'll come back. And then let's test out our theory. If this finishes, this should produce a lumber. We're gonna let those guys heal. So this would break our alliance with Holland. I don't want to do that at the moment. Yep, France is taking them. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop that. I'm going to take the Italy stuff. Uh-oh, what resource shortage do we have? We're out of grain. I need 1 more grain. So which one? We can stop making paper. We have to always make 2 of these. Look at those jerks. They were going to make us produce less sugar, and then that would have made the resource shortage even worse. You guys. Come on, AI. Be smarter. If you don't like this food shortage thing, you can shut that off in the options. This complex food is, to me, makes it more fun, but they do have a simplified food system where all you need is just 1 food. I just think that makes it too easy. And then look at this. We got lots and lots of... So if I want to get this, I gotta... Well, first of all, let's look. What does level 2 diplomacy let us do? I didn't realize we got a penalty. The Royal Artillery would be nice, because our current one has a horrible range, right? Yeah, let's research that, get the range better. Let's do the galleon. We need the warships, because right here, roads gather 2 resources. Oh crap. So I bet my upgraded farms aren't doing me anything. Yeah, we need that, and we're gonna double our investment in it. Right, so we were doing Denmark, but I'm coming back, because now that we got Italy. Okay, so we should be getting a lumber. There it is. That's the formula. You need 4. You basically need double the resources that it would take us to do it. So it takes 2 timber to make a lumber for us. But if you have 4 timber in the province, then the province will generate it, as long as you have an upgraded town. So this is where some towns are going to be better than others for upgrading. Like this one is worthless to upgrade, because I have, first of all, I have nothing upgraded in it, and it only has 1 ore and 1 sheep. This one has 2 sheep. If I generate 4 sheep by upgrading these to level 2, this will start generating something. And then right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ore, and there's even an opportunity for a 5th and a 6th. So this one could start generating some really nice stuff once these start upgrading to, you know, higher levels. I didn't realize that the road needs to be upgraded, so chances are this is getting me nothing right now. Right there, you can see it right here at the top of your screen. It says 2 grain, but the max transport equals 1. Yeah, that's just noob stuff right there. The expert, you know, when you played this game before, you know, oh, I gotta upgrade my road before this is even worth doing. That's why those gathering research skills, they're not worth it in the beginning. You gotta upgrade your road. There's so many things you gotta do. But now that we know, right? Now the tin isn't gonna do us any good unless there was also copper. But this province, with all this wood, if these were to get upgraded, we're gonna be able to generate some nice lumber from them. And then of course the coal that we're producing here, if there was enough coal combined with the ore, we might actually get more advanced, like steel or whatever. Okay, so with that said, we need more grain, and upgrading these is not going to cut the mustard. We're developing some road. It'll take a few turns, but let's start getting the grain ready. And that guy finished, and I'm going to go get the grain ready. And these guys probably still need to heal. Yeah. So Italy only has 3 provinces, so we're gonna go take Corsica now. So we have 24 provinces, originally 7. But we only count the old world. But we are at 8 because we took the one from Italy. France is at 7 because they took the one from Spain, and then of course Spain is sucking the wind. We could try selling things, right? Because we have a lot of certain things. But personally, it's more of a... Our economy needs to build up, and then it'll start taking off, and we won't have enough resources. My problem is I probably... Right now, food is my limiting factor. The green. But we'll... Actually, what we need to do is this road. See, increasing how much we pay doesn't matter. But 3 turns away, we'll take that. I'm going to choose the deployment. So we're going to put regular infantry right here. Our heavy infantry right next to him. Lancer 1, Lancer 2, Lancer 3, horse artillery at the tippy top. We gotta move this in. See? Fire. So you can do it with the lighter artillery. All I need is 1 horse to get to him. That Royal Artillery does do damage. Those archers are doing damage. But all it takes is just... Oh no! He's gonna get another shot off. That's not good. What the heck? There we go, he's done. So we got $6,000. This is lucrative, taking the minor nations like this. We're rolling in some money. We do need that grain, though. And once we take this, we're not going to improve the grain situation. Well, no, we got a port. So I should be... Well, the problem is the port requires us to transport. And I don't think we can transport grain. That's the problem. That's not an option. Well, actually, no, it is. We could. I would need some more ships. That's doable. We can do that. I'm gonna need a second one of these. Yeah, if I start upgrading some of this stuff. Italy's got some nice resources, if I can connect to it. I mean, it's going to take a few turns to get roads all the way down there. I could build another one of these guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let him heal. The capital's going to be a lot harder. Holland and Spain. So these guys are blockading. Yeah, Spain's toast. Right there. That should do the trick. Yeah, we're now transporting extra grain because our roads... Oh my goodness, I feel so dumb sometimes. Right here, max transport is 2, so now my 2 grain... I got 2 extra grain coming in without even needing to connect to this. But we're going to connect to this anyways, right? Because that's what we're going to try to do here. Then, whose turn is it? We got... So we got another one here. So now we can get journeyman work and trading. They need cigars. We'll do the level 2 diplomacy. I'm gonna do this one just because everybody else already has it, so it should go quick. Yeah, see, they won't let us do that over water, even though... Oh, you know what? That port goes to this city. This port is for that city because of the river. That's what's happening. Okay, it's fine. We upgraded it anyways. We'll get another one of those going. I don't have a road to this yet, but we'll at least get that improved. They're getting there. I'm gonna need it. See, they have 3 tents. They have 8 to 10 regiments. And this is not gonna be easy. They might even have 2 heavy artillery, which means I can't do my trick where I go around the edge and destroy the wall. In fact, I think I need the Royal Artillery before I can finish them off. Alright, I finally have everybody not sick anymore. We can start making cigars. And I don't know what this is going to entail, but that'll convert an apprentice into a journeyman. And so 1 journeyman will require 1 cigar, basically. And we are producing said cigar with our current workload. I could also produce an extra wood or paper. Because again, I don't necessarily need all that. But at the moment, I am going to produce 2 people. From a military perspective, these guys are even better at avoiding artillery fire because they're quick, and they're also better at getting to the cannons once the hole gets put into the wall. But I want to build one of these bad boys. That's going to cost me 8. But basically, it has 7 firepower. And if somebody declares war on us, we're in trouble because we have no navy. And that just gave us 2 more grain. Yeah, we're transporting 16 right now, so we're doing good there. We can definitely upgrade our people. So Holland is still doing stuff to Spain. We're gonna continue our road. I mean, I can upgrade any of this stuff if I'm concerned. I mean, we're only transporting 1 more meat, then... But, yeah, all these things can be upgraded. I mean, why not? It's just an easy upgrade. We're fully healed, but I don't think I have enough to take it. What I need to do is right here, the Royal Artillery, 2 turns away. We're just gonna wait for the upgrade. And then with our extra people, we're gonna build 1 big ship and 1 little ship. We'll have at least 2 ships out there though. France signs peace treaty with Spain. How do I want to do this? I want to go this way. And then, I'm still 2 turns. Dang it. So I'm just keeping them away from the trade ships. I mean, technically we can use them to help with trade. So we're going to have them defend, and they're helping with the trade. And then I can break them off later. So, like, this one has a cargo of 6, the galleon does. So we're probably swimming in trade capacity now. I mean, I could... While we're, not at war, bring in everything we can, right? I'm going to connect to that coal mine. We're still 2 turns away. What the heck? What the heck? Good thing I have a bit of a surplus going on here. Okay, so our let's finish this. Finish this thought. Okay, that's connected. I don't need to do anything more. I probably want to connect to this. Maybe go this way, so that way I can connect to that city, and then I'll get this along the way. Not the top priority. I can also go here and start connecting up, which that gets me my first homebound copper. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do exactly that. And that. And then these guys. 1 fabric, 6 bronze. We easily have that. And now we can attack. And I should save this. It's still just 1. Okay, we got this. We totally got this. I feel like we're much further back, though. It's still just a Royal Artillery. Horse. Horse. Then Royal. Royal. So, the Royal Artillery has a range of 8 now. So they're better than the horse. But the horse can move and shoot. Alright, I can charge in now. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that will shoot at me. I'm gonna wait one more turn. See what they do. See, they're opening the door. They might start coming towards us. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to take a little bit of a beating here. So let's do it. Okay, that hurt. When they're behind a wall, they take less damage. I'm not quite able to get to him, but we're gonna charge in and take out the guys that are annoying us. This one I'm worried about because he already shot at me once, but I think he's gonna switch targets. Yeah, so I don't know if he's going to start retreating or what, but yep, he's retreating. Now, if you have a general, the general can raise his morale and bring him back. Yeah, he's done. So we don't have anybody attacking us anymore. I mean, we took some damage. I think I'm going to win this, but my horses are definitely precarious, but I have artillery that's going to pound them. I probably could have won this with the old artillery, but the Royal Artillery, I think, is helpful. Alright, well that was quite the battle. We got 3,000 for it. We didn't lose anybody, which was good. We could start taking the Pueblo. I mean, we got ourselves a nice empire. We took our whole continent, if you will. Or island. We've secured England. To join our army, I have been formed in a new infantry regiment. That's awesome. Okay, I always forget to do that. We got another group of pikemen. It's fine. It's the weakest unit, but it doesn't matter. This way or this way? I'm thinking. I already have that covered. We're gonna go this way. Sorry, itchy arm. Made me drop the mouse. Alright, we got some nice money. That's why we want to do 4 now. See, like, this is... The only reason I'm doing this is because it's letting me get to the next... Like, what other goals are there? This one seems like a really advanced one. Ooh. it decreases the cost of the attack. Yeah, see, we built the galleon, but then you got upgrades to your ships, right? So there's 4 types of ships. We have the sloop, which then becomes a frigate. Ah, that's right. It's all coming back to me now. So our small merchants... Yeah. We want to get these upgraded. We got more of these than we do of those, so let's do this one. So what do we need to get that? There we go. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to double it. I want to get that quicker. Alright, this is a job well done, fellas. And that should mean, yeah, we got a lot more options. The fish, the coal, everything goes up. I'm going to leave it be, because we're going to connect it via road, and we should get all of that via the road. So let's heal. This is our new guy. I think for now, I just want my army all in one place, so we'll move him over there. I'm very happy. This playthrough is proof that just changing our capital made the world a difference. Now, we did get aggressive with the Indians, so that was another change we did. And I tend not to disagree with the FAQs or the people on the internet. You know, they're talking about how, you know, don't bother with diplomacy. I sort of agree. I mean, this conquering thing, once you got a couple knights, wasn't very difficult to do. And, you know, you take the stuff that you want. I went after where the deserts were. We got some nice gems. I knew that one province had the one gem because we played this map before. So you could say that was cheaty McCheaterson, because, you know, maybe I would have started attacking down here and taken all this. But the point is, I didn't know any of these other gems were around it, and so that's just the nice discovery part. And we got ourselves a really nice, lucrative, making some money, you know, liquidated riches, 1900. We're making every turn. I don't even have to sell any of my goods. Here we go. I can make the journeyman. So we got 2 things we can build now. So all of these are just upgrades to our, so, for example, pikemen can be upgraded. I now have 2 pikemen, right? So maybe that's something worth doing. I bet this is the arquebusiers, and then heavy cavalry. I think those are new. So those lancers, that's, I think, the highest those lancers can go. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that one. And yeah, we got to get this eventually. So let's add it to the list. Then we have some shenanigans to do here, because now we can have a journeyman. And as you can see, it costs 5 paper, and a journeyman, or I'm sorry, and an apprentice. We can make him a journeyman. So the way you have to do this is you have to, so like we're going to stop producing this and stop producing that. And then now one's available for us to do that. And then if we stop producing something else, I don't want to stop producing anything else, so we'll wait. But basically, we're going to go from 2 apprentice down to 1. I mean, I could theoretically reduce this, but it would be nice to have a little bit of a surplus. So I'll leave it be. And so we're just steamrolling down. I think I've think I've already researched those, and there's nothing there. So I probably want to go that way. And then, if our theory is correct, once I build 2 more wood huts, this will start generating another lumber for us. Yeah, so there's nothing in any of those. Coming back to here, because of the cigars, he's well fed. Then we come back over here. You know, because we have all this surplus going on. So we'll upgrade. So we're basically upgrading the 1 peasant to journeyman. This will turn back into an even number, I believe. But we have things to do. Like, one of them is to keep that going. Another one is to get paper going. As you can tell, we need paper a lot now. So this should be a permanent part of our doing business. And then once this journeyman arrives, the apprentice arrives, we can get back into making bronze, which we were up near 50, but look how quickly it went down. So you need plenty of everything. Don't ever think you have too much, because you don't. You don't have too much. You just have to make tough choices sometimes. Especially if you need to sell stuff. Alright. We have 2 swamps left. Then we're going to be done. So once I connect to this, we're going to get all this stuff. And that'll get us a copper, which is good. And we should have an extra lumber. Look at that. Our theory is working perfectly. Alright, well, let's keep building. We could do more wood. We have all kinds of opportunity here. We can get some grain going. Let's do that. Because as soon as this road finishes, we're going to get all this added to our empire. So right now, we're producing 1 more grain and 3 more meat. And so I do have an odd number, so let's even that out. I am not producing 2 tobacco. So we do have to go develop a tobacco somewhere. That shouldn't be too hard. Then I probably need to start thinking about transporting more sugar, because we need to get our labor up, right? So you see the formula now. We just got to do more. And then, of course, let the technology pour in, because we do need the tech as well. And then, part of me is like, what should I attack next? I'm thinking, wouldn't it be cool to attack Spain? But the problem is I need my ships to transport my troops. So this is 3, 5, 7, 8. That's 10 troops. So I would need 10 points of transport. And right now I have 3 because I'm going a little hog wild. I don't need these. I can reduce the wood, right? So if I do all that, my galleon transports 6. My sloop probably only transports 1 or 2. That's 7. Alright, let's reduce this and all of that. So I'm up to 12. And go to my ships. Let's get the heavy ship. get our warships out. So what's our transport now? We're down to 5. So that means we have 6. We have 7 points. If I just build another one of these, I'll have more than enough to transport my army, and I'll have a decent navy. Let's do that. I'm going to make another guy. Oh, look at that. They're complaining about our navy. So let's make another galleon. That did use a lot of my wood. But we shall do so. And then we have 6. So we're rounded off. I am getting how much? I'm getting 7. So that means I could do... Oh, my apologies. That means I could do 3. And I should be able to do another one of those. I think 1 paper is good for now. I mean, I need 5 paper to make another journeyman, but I don't have like the tobacco or anything sorted out. I can produce one more thing. Oh yeah, we need to get bronze going again. Alright, one more swamp, and then we're done with Germany. Still working on Italy over here. I have things to do with him, but I am going to at least finish this connection. Or no. Why? I mean, if I need that 1 grain, we could do it later, I guess. This grain's already connected. Okay, what else would I do? I have things I may want to do here, but what would it be? This one's connected. This is not. That's not. This one's not. I mean, we have a lot of stuff we can try to connect here. I mean, look at all the resources we're just not doing anything with. I mean, we got spices we could be making money from. I mean, I need more ships to really take advantage of this, but I mean, why not? We got, look at this, 3 tobacco here. 2 of them are connected. We have 3 sugar. So if I connect to this, and these towns, when you upgrade them, so if I got 4 sugar, that will automatically produce a refined sugar for me. Just like these 2 are in his, but yeah, there's too much of a mix for this one. And then here the tobacco is split. So this province here has 2 sugar and 2 tobacco. So until I build level 2 and I'm producing 4, this one won't do anything for us. I mean, this one could start to produce some really nice stuff. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you gotta look for then. Here, I got 1, 2, 3 sugar in that province, and 3 cotton. So this one, and then also 4. So this one could actually build a lot of stuff if I got all this upgraded. But sure, let's start building a road over here. I'm gonna wait still. I'm waiting. I thought or maybe I'm building one. I gotta hit end turn. One. One. Alright. Germany is done. I'm going to go back to Denmark. Explore there. We're still doing Italy over here. I need to... I'm going to go... this way? Yeah. Alright, so we get some awesome grain going. We could get even more meat. We can get another one of those going. We got the wood. Oh, that's right. I want one guy to start working on tobacco. And yeah, let's just get another meat going while we're at it. So France has him cut off. There's Madrid and Granada here. Or we can take Catalonia, Aragon, Galicia, but see, then France is in the middle. So he does have a port, 2 ports. This one seems to be all food, which is not horrible. This one's a lot of food. We got 1 copper. Yeah, Spain's not doing too hot here. France must have taken the best spot. What did they do? They took... yeah, Castile was where all their wood was. Okay, our ship... let's attack their capital first. We'll go to here. And then this ship... could go further, but we're gonna join up with them. Oh, look at this. So we just finished a small merchant upgrade, and now there's even the level 3 small merchant. Well, we might as well go for that one too, right? Okay, that's gonna do it. I needed to do one more road, it looks like. We're looking good there. Our ships, these ships. Why can't I upgrade them? Or maybe I can't upgrade them. Maybe you have to... nope, they're not upgraded yet. Hold on. Large merchant? Small merchant? I thought for sure we... why am I going nuts? Yeah, that's the upgraded small merchant. Man, I thought we were building that a long time ago. Okay. Maybe it was just the Indiaman I picked. Alright, they're all merged together. So now we're going to go... so we can attack the capital directly, but we're going to attack Granada first. Oh, France declared war against Spain again. Maybe I need another road still. Alright, we'll do another one. Every time I say I'm almost done, it's like a comedy show. And then we got the tobacco coming in. So now we're at least stabilized. Because we were actually losing one tobacco a turn. But now we need to get to a point where we can build 2 tobaccos and have 2 journeymen and so forth. That's the idea. You want to get these... And this is where the New World comes in, right? You don't get the better labor without the New World resources. This is where this is a brilliant game. The Anno series does something similar, except it's more Tetrisy the way you play it. Like, they worry too much about, building your formations. This focuses more on the resources. So I'm really looking forward to when all these connect. One hill left. So Granada just got taken by France. So they attacked the area we just did. So frustrating. I mean, this happens enough times where you're convinced that the AI just knows. Alright, so we finally connected. And I don't know why the fish still requires sea transport. So I need more trade to be able to take the fish. But the grain, I think. Yeah, we're getting the grain. So not sure why the fish can't go across the lines, but the grain at least does. Alright, what do I want to do with this guy now? I guess we'll finish connecting to the town. So we got the tobacco coming in. I mean, when you're along the route, I mean, you could improve anything that's along the route, and it'll automatically at least get added as an option. I mean, we need trade ships to be able to bring it home, but well, actually, let's with that in mind, let's do the sugar. Here's another ore. That's an easy bring home. This is annoying. So if I take the capital, France basically has it locked. I mean, I could take the capital, but that's all I would have is just that one province. So I'm going to come over here and try to come in at Galicia, cut France off from taking that one. Yes, they are. Dang it. What did I just research? Master workers. They need fur hats. Ah, that's something we don't have. The fur hats require tundra. Yeah, we're in trouble for the fur hats thing. And that would explain why the AI was attacking up north. So you can see France has the fur. And then right there. So Holland took the south. So I need to add fur hats to my buy list. I mean, I could add fur, but I might as well just buy the hat directly. I can't do it this turn, right? Look at this. They're just ruining my day all across the board. Like, is it even worth it to attack any of Spain? The answer is, I think, yes, because the problem is how am I going to hold those provinces? And then England's attacking Scotland. I mean, I could take this one and then take out Ireland. That's something I could do. Yeah, let's stick with our plan. Man. One swamp left. We seized 1 grain and we seized 138 bucks. Spain is in awful, awful shape. Alright, we've explored everything there is to explore here. I don't think there's anything to explore back here, is there? No. I think we did it all. So, if we go to the Spain area we just took, there's nothing to explore there either. We can start exploring Ireland. Why not? Alright, we got the large merchant. Yeah, I mean, we don't have as much merchant cargo space. That is true. We knew that. But one of the reasons I knew that is because I was holding out for this tech. Alright. Where else do we need roads? Probably in the New World. Like, connecting some of this stuff. So we now have spices should be available, and as you can tell we got a lot of resources available now that we took that Spanish city. More sugar as well, but our trade is bad, but that's fine, because what we're supposed to do is go here. There we go. 12 lumber. Holy buckets. I'm lacking a lumber, but we got one of them. And look, their capacity doubled. That's huge. So we can at least get that going, that going. I mean, we definitely want the food. We're just waiting for our capacity to go up. Okay, what do I want to do with this guy? Remember, we should upgrade our cities if we think it's going to be lucrative. Maybe I can help in the New World. See, we're still... You know what? I think we lost... Because we've been attacking... Because we attacked Italy, I think I lost relationship. That's why I play a game where I never attack. You have to, like, go all in on the diplomacy thing. Because your diplomacy suffers. Yeah, we went down. So that's the reason why England is so low. Because England just attacked Scotland, and I don't know who else they attacked. So if I do attack Ireland, which was my plan, I'm going to be in trouble. Although, attacking Ireland is how we win the game. And that's their capital. Looks like they might have some decent stuff. I don't know. It'll all be things we have to transport via sea. And of course, it's more stuff we would have to develop and improve. If I don't take it, somebody else will. I guess I have to declare war on them. Yeah, let's just hold tight for now. I mean, if anything, I got enough money, I can start trading with more people. Like, who's Ireland trading with, for example? They have, well, it looks like England. And then Switzerland is trading with France. Look at their relationship. Scotland was probably our best bet. And look, we're actually very poor with them. I wonder why. Oh, you know why? Because that's probably where we started. That, or remember I told you I went down? I must have gone down with all of them. I think it's because I attacked Italy. It has to be. So all the miners basically just said, screw you. Because like Denmark, I think I would be much further along. I mean, look at how far they are. I've been trading almost every turn. Alright, no one's selling me any hats. I'm gonna try to buy some fur, but I don't think that's gonna work either. I'm willing to bet that's the most coveted thing in the game. I can do it, but it's sort of worthless for me. Got all kinds of coal here. Holy cow. My plan, though, was to connect up to these provinces, so let's just keep doing that. That'll connect with all the wood. This is going to be a lumber powerhouse if I upgrade all that. I have been put in situations, and this is again me remembering from 20 plus years ago. Your army can get stuck because they could blockade your port with the navy, and then you can't get your army out until you destroy their navy, and then they're taking all your other provinces, which are completely undefended. So that is an issue. And then also the guys that are laying down the road, they have another important function. We need to build forts, because forts will make it harder for them to take your territory when they want to. And we probably should start protecting our gems and stuff, because that's probably what, if somebody does declare war on me, that's what they're going to go after. So we have fabric and cast iron. That's what we researched. Remember when I asked what did we research? That's what it was. Then coming back up here, we need a boatload of... So this takes 12 lumber. This one only takes 5. But it only increases the cargo capacity by 1. Alright, so how are we doing though? We're up to 5. You know what? You're supposed to say no, but I'd like to meet him someday. Um, as much as it'd be nice to create a road to connect to these two cities, they're not. There's nothing spectacular up here to connect to. Although this one, if I develop it, it could turn into a powerhouse. This one right here. But I think I do want to start building the forts because we need to start protecting our territories. And of course, I'm so low on lumber. Yeah, so... Oh, there is an Aztec up there. So we could theoretically... Oh my gosh, is that still controlled by the Aztecs? No, England has that one. Chances are there's no actual fur. But see, that one had a fur. That's why England just took it. Dang it. And then these are the ones that nobody's attacked yet. And see, somebody's buying all the property though. I think this ice should still connect via roads. There's a lot of resources there. This one, so a fort costs 3 and 3. We're producing 3 lumber a turn on top of the 2 here, so we're actually producing 5. But man, upgrading those ships is brutal. If I just were to build one, yeah, it costs 12 to build one. So it's like building one every time. I just don't need the peasants. You know, I was saying it's no big deal. This is just one more cargo capacity than that one in the early game. Now, and then I was building a bunch of these because I was like, they're just one less. Now I see why you want to build the upgraded ones. Holy crap, do I see why. Yes, they're so much more difficult to upgrade, but once you do, I mean, the value for them is so much higher than just getting one single point. I don't want to break my alliance with Holland. That's my problem. France is eliminating them. As soon as that guy finishes his sugar, I fully expect a refined sugar to show up in the list over here. I better get my army out of there. If I lose my capital, I lose the game. So that's one thing to bear in mind. I'll at least leave my navy down here, but that might not be a smart move either. So I'm getting enough sugar that I can now produce 3. So that means I'm going to have 3 journeymen. And upgrade this to 3. So the way I would do that is we can afford to stop making some bronze. Move that up to 3. Come over here and produce another one of these. Let's stop making fabric. And promote. That thing where I have no fur is gonna kill me. The fur is gonna cause me to have to declare war on people. So then I can do a level 2 fort, right? I mean, you could keep going. And the forts, I believe, as you upgrade them, are going to have better cannons in them. And I think a level 2 fort is going to have 2 cannons. You know how that we do that trick where we just go around the wall? A level 2 fort's going to be like, nope, sorry, Charlie. But the way you defeat a level 2 fort is you have upgraded cannons with longer range. A level 1 fort, though, is the way to go. You want to get level 1 and then worry about level 2, etc. We want to get this one upgraded as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and garrison them. There we go. I am 10 lumber short. But we got another upgrade. So it puts us up to 6. I mean, it's just so funny. Like, I could just go bang, 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 and then all my trade is gone already. And then coming back to this, there we go. So we restore this, and then we have 2 more now, because we have our journeyman. And we need more lumber, so let's get that going. And I think we're producing a lot of... Yeah, we can go up to 4 on the lumber. Up. Yeah, see, somebody's already researched that. Now, the big thing is we could start speeding up research, because I have the money to do it. Why am I hoarding my money? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I probably should be speeding up the research. I think part of it is because my labor is not keeping up with the research. I mean, now I can do 4, and look at that right there. Bam. So we could get another journeyman going. So I'll do this, and then we can turn that off, so I can do this. And this needs to go to 4. No, it doesn't. We're automatically getting it. Okay. One bronze. I think we can go up to 4 there. I think I can easily do more than one on this. But you just have to look here. So I can do 4 on that. Currently I'm doing 3, so I need cast iron probably more than I need the fabric at the moment. Although we are burning through the fabric as well. So the big question is the tobacco. I need to get that to a 4. So I probably need to start putting my developers on that. Spain is now no more. Okay. Having 2 forts is not, you know, I need a fort everywhere if I really want to feel good about my nation, but I do like, I mean, so a lot of these, like here, they have to naval invade me, which is a little harder for them, but if they have a big enough navy, they can do it, and they will. Here, they can like France can just invade from anywhere they want that's adjacent to me, or England. So that's the bigger problem, and like they could say, hey, I want that diamond, so that's why I need to go up and build a fort. So I said I need another tobacco. There's an easy one here to get, so let's do that. Get the last wood going there. And unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. I'm having a blast. I love this game. The music is repetitive. It's a little annoying. It's nice music. It's just that it keeps repeating over and over. So it sort of ghosts in your head even after you turn the game off. Some people complain that the game itself is too repetitive. Like the formula for how to win, it feels the same every time you play. I think it's tactical. Obviously, you know, we got lucky by invading where we did, but we also did poorly because I stopped here thinking I didn't need to go any further, and I needed to. If all I had to do was just take a couple more provinces and I would have had my fur. I didn't do that. And that was really dumb of me to do. In fact, I need to hit end turn one more time before I go. Alright, so my explorer. Can I explore this? Or is that just automatically visible? Yeah, you don't explore the snow. You know where the fur is. It's right there. So, like, you know, do I dare declare war on France so I can take their fur away from them? Or to declare war on England? Well, the answer is yes. But if I do, I need to build up my navy big time. And that's where this comes in. And we can do the status. So the overall ranking, I'm not winning. So I've fallen behind. And it's probably because of labor and stuff. Interior strength, I'm at almost the bottom. Diplomatic strength, well, see, I lost a lot of diplomatic because I conquered Italy. military strength, you could see they're actually better. So I was talking about going to war with France or England. Yeah. um, Merchant Marine is your trading. Obviously, I'm not trading nearly as much, so I need to build more ships. World exports. I'm exporting nothing. And then from an industry perspective, we were doing okay. The difference is they probably have more tobacco going than I do. Labor. I'm sorry, this is just... So they're producing more wood and things like that than we are. We're getting better here. We can't build any masters, so we'll fall behind. Overseas profits. I must have almost everything. France has maybe one gem. I have it all. So we got lucky there. And then we're actually ahead in technology. So, anyways, I have to save. And I am going to be doing... I have another YouTube series where I said I was going to be doing some camping trips. And I start my first one tomorrow. So I intend to record some of that and go over that with people because that is part of the journey. And but it means I'm not going to have a computer with me, and I will be away from electronics for a while. That's also a good thing. The social media gets a little crazy, and sometimes it's nice to stay away from the kooks. But anyways, so it's going to be at least 3-4. This trip I'm going on is the smaller of the two trips. So I'll be back in 4 days. And I'm probably going to be like looking forward to playing this when I get back, because that's just how much fun I'm having. Anyways, it takes a little bit to get into, when you're rusty. But now that it's all clicking again, I'm starting to really like it. I already have plans for how I'm going to do it different if I play it again. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay awesome.